Welcome to Optimal Timelines. My name is Sean, and this is going to be your June 2023 Tarotscope readings for your North Node by sign and house. Now, if you're new to the channel, the reason I use your North Node in readings as opposed to your Sun, Moon, or Ascendant sign is that it's recognized in astrology that your North Node is like your North Star. It's your soul path. It's what you're here to learn and experience. And so you have much more in common with those that share your North Node by sign and house as opposed to your Sun, Moon, or Ascendant sign. Now, you're going to want to watch two readings. You're going to want to watch one for your North Node by sign and one for your North Node by house because they're both relevant. If you're unfamiliar with your North Node, there's going to be a link in the description box below so you could look up and find out some more information. So I am going to connect to the energies and then we can begin the reading. I call upon my spirit guides and guardians and the wisdom of my ancestors to bring forth the information that's true and correct for all who see this reading, that it may bring them the most beautiful, happy life possible and set them on their most optimal future timeline. So may it be. Okay, so this is going to be the monthly Tarotscope reading for everybody with their North Node in Pisces and or the 12th house for June 2023. Okay, so the spread on this side of the table represents the first half of the month from the 1st to the 15th. And then this side represents the second half of the month from the 16th on. Now, the card that popped out for you was the Queen of Wands. And I'm feeling a couple of things from this card. Number one, feeling that this month there is a chance of feeling inspiration in your life. Like an influx of information, and also at the same time like a new energy, like an inner fire, an inner passion, something that is kind of getting reignited. It never really left, but it's coming out more. The reason I say that it is coming out and never left is in your timeline cards here for the first half of the month, you've got the Four of Cups reversed, okay, which is coming out of a period of, everything from feeling somewhat depressed and down, feeling, just like not really like emotionally, energetically and emotionally vibrant. Okay, I feel like that's ending, and then you've got the other side of the Six of Wands, which I'll talk about, which is the Fool reversed, okay? And in the middle, you have here the Six of Wands, okay, which is about like victory, moving toward victory. So I feel like there is more of there's things that are happening that are in the works for you that is not only giving you more inspiration, but making you feel like you're winning in a sense, like you're moving toward your goals, you're moving toward victory. And with that Fool reversed, what that's saying is it's saying like, okay, you're not afraid, you're losing a lot of fear of stepping forward into new directions. You're not feeling like bogged down as much, and that's this energy. Use it really well. Now, your two advice cards here are the Hierophant reversed, and you've got the Knight of Wands reversed. Now, what is going to really happen this first half of June, if you pay attention, with the Hierophant reversed, We're looking at breaking out of old patterns or traditional ways of being. Um, it's saying like to do that, okay? And this is going to happen naturally, but become aware of it. Become aware of like ways, in little ways and big ways, that you can break out of old patterns, and use the newfound energy and inspiration, to go off and to make success for yourself. Okay, so that's what number one thing is breaking out of old patterns. The other advice card, the Nine of Wands, is about proper use of the energy that is around you. So when you are feeling an influx of energy, make sure that you're using it to the best advantage that you can, putting it into uh, practice, putting it into an effort of where it is you want to go. Because I feel like sometimes when we get, I felt this in my own life, or I've seen this with other people. When we get an influx of energy, it's like sometimes we don't know what to do with it. And so this is just simply saying, like, focus this and direct it toward something positive toward your goals. It's as simple as that. But really positive, what I'm seeing this month is for you, is I'm seeing like a lot of old patterns, and like feeling, as I said, with this Four of Cups reversed, um, becoming more of your old self in a way, and putting a lot of like old emotional things kind of behind you, and just feeling better overall physically and emotionally. You're moving toward that, okay? But it's a process. Now, the second half of the month, your timeline cards are the Eight of Cups reversed over the Two of Swords and then over the Queen of Swords. And what I'm seeing here is that it's saying that there is a situation that is going to happen the second half of June, that you're going to feel like you want to distance yourself from emotionally, like walk away from emotionally. And what's really interesting is these two cards here, you have the Eight of Cups, okay, which is, walking away, making sense and walking away from emotional situation, but it's reversed, okay? And then you have the Two of Swords, which is a similar card, but it's facing whatever it is, but it's intentionally blocking the energy from your heart, like blocking, like not letting this affect you emotionally. And that's what the swords are over the heart. And then with the Queen of Wands up here, it's saying like really seeing things from a very non-emotional state. Seeing things, tapping into, and this is one of the gifts that you have, bringing from your south node in Virgo, and or the sixth house. You're bringing the gifts of Virgo, which is ruled by Mercury, which is the mind and intellect and communication. So using your communication skills, using your mind skills. So what I mean by this, okay, is you don't want to walk away from a situation, because I feel like if you're walking away from a situation, it's not the same thing as detaching from that emotional situation, because it's like you're walking away from it, and I feel like you're still holding baggage to it. What this is saying with the Two of Swords is, it's saying deal with it, but you intentionally block it from affecting your heart and affecting your vision. Okay, so you have all the strength of the Pisces ocean behind you on this Two of Swords, and you're not denying that. You're not denying your emotions. You are just intentionally using your intellect to block those from affecting you, which is different from like walking away but you're carrying baggage. Do you see what I mean? So both are walking away, but one you have baggage and one you don't. That's what this is really saying to you. So this second half of the month, this is something that is going to happen. And I feel like it's tied in with, your newfound energy and success, but it's almost like it's like a little test, in order to like move to that next plateau, that next level. Now, this is why I just said that. Okay, so your two advice cards are Justice, and you've got the Nine of Wands. If you notice something about the Justice card, also ruled by an air sign, Libra, okay? And notice the Queen of Wands. They're both people of authority sitting on a throne holding up a sword, okay? So what this is saying in conjunction with this Nine of Wands over here, the Nine of Wands is learning from your past battles, making sense of them and learning from them. Because sometimes what we can do as humans is we have all these experiences that we really never make sense of. And when we don't make sense of them, they're just kind of there and we don't really learn. But when you kind of like say, okay, I see why this happened. I see why I needed to go through this. I saw why I reacted this way. I finally see why they did what they did. So you're making sense of it and you're learning from these past experiences, and you're able to, the Justice card is see things clearly and make a clear judgment on things. And so that's what's tied in with this emotional situation, that what you're doing is when this happens, when this emotional situation happens, the second half of June, and you're feeling this way, before you check out and keep the baggage there, you stand and face it, and you're learning from all these past experiences. You're using your judgment, and when you use your judgment, it turns into the Two of Swords, where you intentionally are seeing the situation for what it is. You are blocking it from affecting you emotionally, making that stand, and you're able to respond from a detached way. Essentially, what this is, too, when you combine this whole reading along with the Queen of Wands, that was your monthly theme card, is ultimately stepping into your true power. Okay? Stepping into this newfound power, because if your North Node is in Pisces and or the 12th house, you're stepping into being able to commune with the power of the universe, the power of the cosmos. And so that's what all of this is stepping into your power, because by you being able to detach emotionally and intentionally block something from affecting you, that's a boss move. That's a power move. Okay? And that's something where that's stepping into your personal power. That's what this whole thing is. And as I said, when you do this, you have a huge potential for success with that Six of Wands. And keep using that, moving forward and stepping into more and more success, stepping into your power. And it's a powerful thing to be able to, at will, detach from something. It really is. And it could really, really help you in this situation and throughout your whole life journey. So anyway, I hope this reading was helpful to you and you found some value in it. Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like a personal reading, there's going to be a link in the description box below. I can give you some more information on my website. And yeah, reach out to me in the comments. Say hello. I love to answer any questions that you have. And yeah, go out there and make it a great month. Be strong. Set your boundaries and step into your power. Many blessings.